Taylor give you some tips? Because it was so good.
Taylor, she's given us tips before, but I think, Trav has won it 5 times, so he's a karaoke expert.
The lovebirds we've all been obsessing over, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, might be on a cosmic collision course if one very dramatic astrologer is to be believed. Yep, after nearly 2 years of stadium hopping, concert cheering, touchdown kissing perfection, an expert in the stars just dropped a bombshell that's got Swifties panicking and group chats on fire. Their love saga kicked off back in September 2023, when Travis shot his shot like an MVP, and shockingly, Taylor said yes. From there, it's been pure rom-com magic. Her belting out ballads on global stages, him smashing tackles on the field, and both showing up like true MVPs for each other. And after that 4th of July weekend that had engagement practically trending in the air, fans were this close to ordering Mr. and Mrs. Kelce merch. But hold that Etsy order, because not everyone's convinced there's a fairy tale ending ahead. Enter Mark Du Boise, a self-declared astrological genius who basically just crashed the internet with his take. According to him, this love story is written in doomed stardust. Taylor's got that wild Sagittarius sun energy, paired with a deep feelings Cancer moon, which he says is basically like trying to mix tequila and tears. Meanwhile, Travis is a Libra with a Sagittarius moon, smooth, balanced, charming, and possibly allergic to commitment if the stars are telling the truth. Du Boise claims Taylor's sun-moon combo is chaotic in long-term love, and no one is destined to stick it out with her. Bold words for a man reading birth charts like their breakup letters. Naturally, Swifties are having none of it. But of course, the internet is now running wild with "are they or aren't they doomed" hot takes. But let's be real. Despite the sky drama, these two are still showing up for each other like clockwork. Travis has been zipping across oceans like a loyal golden retriever, and Taylor's been courtside with his fam, waving like she owns the NFL. But this weekend it's less football and more fairway, because Travis is ditching the cleats for clubs at the American Century Championship in Lake Tahoe. And yup, it's the bougie golf tournament where celebs pretend they're pros, while secretly praying not to shank their tee shots into the lake.
Travis.
How's it going?
All right now.
You got
This whole scene is like summer camp for famous dudes with swing anxiety. The tournament's been around for 36 years, which means it's old enough to judge your outfit and still flirt with your mom. The $750,000 prize might sound like pocket change for these guys, but the bragging rights? Chef's kiss. Past champs include Marty Fish, because of course the guy named Fish wins near a lake. Steph Curry with his silky smooth everything in 2023, and Tony Romo before he became everyone's favorite football commentator. Now the green is packed with nearly 100 celebs, mostly athletes, though a few wildcard entertainers have snuck in to spice things up. And yes, our boy Travis is there, probably using that Libra charm to finesse his way through sand traps and awkward divots. Insiders are already buzzing about whether Taylor will make a surprise appearance, possibly teleporting in like some Eras Tour fairy godmother. Because let's be real, if she shows up in Tahoe, the entire tournament turns into a rom-com set on a golf course. Also teeing up are names that could fill half the Pro Bowl roster: Devontae Adams, Charles Barkley, Aaron Rodgers, George Kittle, even Steph Curry again. Oh, and Miles Teller's there too, probably bringing Top Gun energy to the 18th hole. But honestly, no one's bringing more chaos to the green than the Kelce brothers, specifically Travis, who apparently woke up and chose sibling sabotage over sportsmanship. Like, who needs golf etiquette when you've got a little brother locked and loaded with ADHD energy and zero chill? Travis went full gremlin mode on poor Jason during what was supposed to be a serious golf shot. We're talking yelling, flailing, throwing random objects like he was auditioning for Jackass PGA Edition. And yes, one of those objects was allegedly a cell phone. Who even brings a projectile phone to the course? Travis does, because when your sibling is mid-putt and laser-focused, clearly the only logical move is to start a one-man circus act right behind him. Now Jason, the man is ice cold. Years of NFL pressure and Travis-induced nonsense have clearly built his immunity. He barely blinked, just lined up the shot and went for it like he didn't have a tight end doing cartwheels in his peripheral vision. Absolute Big Brother Zen. It's giving, I've been dealing with this clown since kindergarten energy. And honestly, respect. This wasn't golf, it was a Kelce family episode disguised as a sports event. What started as a sunny Tahoe afternoon quickly turned into sibling warfare with golf clubs, flying gadgets, and the kind of nonsense only two ultra-competitive NFL bros can cook up. And fans ate it up. Because deep down, we all know that no matter how rich or famous they get, siblings stay petty.
You remember feeling that?
Yeah, that slaps.
Sometimes you just catch it at the right time in your life. It sparks that feeling, and then it sticks with you forever.
Finn, Mom's down to her last shirt. Let's see if we can make it to the car.
Speaking of family ties and wild cards, let's talk about the unexpected MVP of Swift Kelce World, Jason's wife, Kylie. Yep, while the boys are out there channeling Caddyshack energy on the golf course, Kylie's been casually dropping Swiftie bombs on her podcast and stealing hearts faster than Taylor drops chart toppers. So here's the scoop. Kylie had Ed Sheeran on her podcast, not gonna lie, because why not invite the guy who writes heartbreak bangers and looks like a friendly hobbit? And things got Swift real fast. The convo started off wholesome enough, with Ed reminiscing about his wildest concert moment, but then came the real tea. They got to talking cheat codes. Not video games, people. Who's that artist in Philly who could shut it down just by breathing? Kylie didn't even blink. Taylor, she said. Straight up, one word, boom. And Ed? He wasn't even mad. He backed her like a true bestie, calling Taylor a cheat code anywhere. Kylie was living for it. True, very true, she nodded, basically crowning Taylor the queen of every zip code she's ever stepped foot in. West Reading, Nashville, London, Mars, you name it. Ed also spilled a hilarious little nugget about how he became a Tennessee Titans fan, and honestly, it's peak Ed. He said he moved to Nashville during Taylor's Red Tour in 2013, wandered into a Walmart for bits, bought a pair of Titans pajamas, and boom, fan for life. No NFL draft, no stats, just sleepwear destiny. Only Ed Sheeran could become a sports fan by accident during a Target run, and apparently the friendship with Taylor is still going strong. He casually mentioned they have 4 long sit-down hangouts a year, not lunch dates, 6-hour marathons, probably with tea, tears, and acoustic guitar therapy. But apparently all that deep emotional bonding still doesn't prepare you for the real battlefield, raising 4 tiny tornadoes in princess pajamas. Kylie Kelce, in peak unfiltered mom mode, is now leading the charge in what she proudly calls feral child summer, and honestly, it sounds like Lord of the Flies with a snack schedule. On the latest episode of her podcast, Kylie pulled back the curtain on what it's like wrangling Wyatt, Elliot, Bennett, and baby Finley in the Kelce household, and spoiler alert, there's no peace, only chaos. She admitted she thought Elliot was going to keep her crown as Queen Feral, but then Bennett turned to and said, "Hold my juice box." Kylie calls her tactical and feral, which is basically toddler code for tiny Bond villain in Crocs. Apparently, Bennett's hobbies include licking surfaces, plotting mischief when your back is turned, and serving major "don't trust me" energy, all before preschool. The real kicker? Bennett reportedly gets mad dramatic with potty training. Kylie says she needs a full emotional support buddy on standby, someone to sit on the edge of the tub and chat like it's a podcast episode. Try to leave the room and this kid pulls a reverse Uno card. "I'm done. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Just kidding, I lied." Is she a toddler or a future Oscar contender? And while most parents dream of quiet summer afternoons, Kylie's tossing her kids into the backyard Hunger Games style and letting the wilderness sort it out. She even joked that if you dropped your kids off at her place, she might not notice for an hour, and even then, she'll just absorb them into the gang like some suburban Pied Piper of chaos. So whether it's Travis swinging golf clubs like he's at a frat party, Jason holding it down like the NFL dad we all need, or Kylie corralling her tiny tornadoes while dishing Swiftie wisdom with Ed Sheeran, the Kelce Swift universe is basically a multiverse of controlled chaos, and we are so here for it. The astrology doomers may be clutching their crystals and predicting heartbreak, but down on Earth it's just family, fame, and a whole lot of fun. Taylor's being worshipped in podcasts, Travis is clowning on the green, Kylie's turning motherhood into a stand-up routine, and even little Bennett is entering her villain origin story with juice box in hand. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.